trail running gives you a fantastic sense of freedom. It's a great whole body workout that burns you more calories than road running. The uneven terrain improves your balance and stability, and it's softer on your joints too. But most importantly, being surrounded by nature and beautiful views has been scientifically proven to boost your mental health too.
My favourite part of trail running is the fact that the terrain is so varied and you never really know what's going to be around the next corner.
What I like best about trail running is the freedom that it gives me. So you can just hear the sounds of nature. You don't have to worry about bumping into things or dodging traffic. You can just run and go where the trail takes you.
Running de-stress me. It's really good for my mental health and also keep my figure all right. Yeah, just to keep healthy.
Starting to run on trails is easier than you might think, even if you've never done anything like it before.
Yeah, I'm definitely a bit worried of fit enough to run off-road. I say it's uneven trails and obviously hillier than you'd ever get in a town.
To be honest, I didn't know what to expect. I really hadn't got a clue how it was going to turn out. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it. I didn't know if I could do it. I really didn't know, you know, but I wanted to do it. My weight was been up and down and I wanted to do something that I would hopefully enjoy and that would keep my weight off. And it's done that. It's done everything. I've made new friends, I've been out in the countryside, it's did fantastic things, it's brilliant, and I'm keeping the weight off. Still got a bit to go, but it's just enjoying it. It's lovely, yeah, it's good.
I lost roughly around about 6 to 6.5 stone through trail running and you know, lots of people keep you motivated to get out there and you know, keep going week in, week out, and it really helps keep the weight off. Also, it means you can go home, have a few cakes. You don't really tend to worry about your weight so much. You don't tend to worry about what you eat because you just think, well, I'll go for a run and that'll compensate for whatever calories I take in. I can, you know, easily work them off running up some hills or along some trails.
At 60 and came to live in Keswick, I took up fell racing as a hobby. Other people went for yoga or bowls, fell racing for me. And it's just been a wonderful experience and wonderful to start, you know, as an old person.
So many of my friends have asked me how they can get into trail running, and the first thing is obviously to get some shoes with a little bit of grip. The terrain can be quite slippery, especially where there's mud. So just getting a nice pair of trail shoes and getting out into your local green space or park is a great way to start.
Once you've got your grippy shoes, you're ready to start exploring the trails. In England and Wales, we're lucky enough to have 129,000 miles of paths and bridleways we can run on. To find them, all you need is a sense of adventure.
You know, you can pick up like an Ordnance Survey map or something like that. That'll give you all the marked trails on it. You can probably kind of see a sign somewhere. So, you know, probably the best way to start it is to think of, well, how do I get from one place to another place? And you just kind of look at a local, you know, there's a footpath going this way, try the footpath, and it can be a kind of trial and everything. So you just go out that way. If you don't really fancy it, it gets a bit muddy, you can just think, well, I'll just go back along the trail and back to where I began, or you can keep going, you can keep, you know, have a kind of like a goal in mind, keep going along the trails until you reach the goal, and then you can always run back on the same trails, or you can normally figure out another way to get back.
Wherever you live, locally you'll find something. Even if you live in a city, there'll be parks, there'll be places that are literally on your doorstep. You may not be able to run to them, but you know, to be able to get into the car and go somewhere. And I often do that to try somewhere new. I'll get in the car and drive, you know, 5 miles just to try a new route.
The hills, the mud, the obstacles not only make trail running more exciting, but also more of a whole body workout, so you burn more energy. With trail running, you really do earn your cake. Will you start trail running this weekend?